Hi, and welcome to our presentation on National Geographic Channel's IMC program. National Geographic is a digital cable and satellite channel launched in 2001. It is owned by National Geographic Partners. National Geographic Partners is majority owned by 21st Century Fox, with the remainder owned by the National Geographic Society. Some of their most notable programming includes Wicked Tuna, Cosmos, Brain Games, and their most recent show, Mars. In the fall of 2016, National Geographic underwent a significant rebranding effort to unify its offerings and display a focused strategy. The rebrand encompassed all of its commercial and nonprofit ventures. The word channel was dropped from its broadcast entities. Network executives indicated that the word channel was too confining to traditional linear television for a service that is reaching audiences on multiple platforms. The company also began using consistent fonts across all of its print media. All of this was solidified behind a new tagline, Further, which was added to the logo to be used across all groups. Further was selected to demonstrate National Geographic's efforts to further knowledge and understanding of the world, which is their core purpose. CEO Declan Moore described the rebrand this way: "Now, as we reimagine our business for the 21st century, this rebrand, the largest in our history and possibly the largest of any integrated media company, reinforces to consumers and the marketplace, with the singular vision, the power of the National Geographic brand, as well as the premium, visually spectacular nature of our storytelling across every platform." The following video illustrates National Geographic's new branding going forward.
We are explorers. We find things. Great stories. Moments that matter. Places that aren't on any maps. For years, we've journeyed to the ends of the earth.
Oh my God!
And the edge of what's possible, and brought back the amazing that we found there.
Get out there!
But now, it's time to raise the bar. It's time for National Geographic to break free and break through.
Oh man!
It's time for brave new stories
These are criminals.
told in brand new ways,
I'm going to expose them.
with big names
Brian Grazer and Ron Howard producers.
and bigger talents. It's time to inspire a new generation
One child
to be inspired by the world,
can change the world.
for pictures worth thousands of words, and moments that words can't describe. This time is our time. No one knows what's out there waiting. And as always, that's why we go. We are explorers. And our new adventure, our next chapter, begins now.
Audit Summary. The ultimate marketing objective of NATGEO is to attract as many viewers as possible by having innovative and superior content. This drives revenue by increasing subscribers, since NATGEO is not included in most basic cable packages. NATGEO provides premium original content with depth and meaning. These are high-budget productions that are engaging, but also scientifically and historically accurate. The success of NATGEO is determined by two main factors. The first is market share, or the channel's number of active subscribers, which totals approximately 86 million households and 74% of all cable subscribers. These numbers generate revenue, as each household pays a certain monthly amount to have National Geographic as part of their cable package. The second measure of success is the percentage of total television viewers viewing the channel at any one time. This is reflected in Nielsen ratings, which indicate audience size and demographic composition of a given television program or channel. You can see from the chart that National Geographic's ratings are overall falling annually. These Nielsen ratings largely determine whether advertisers will partner with the channel or not. This chart covers the primetime viewing periods for people ages 25 to 54 for the last week and the aggregate results for the month, quarter, and fiscal year. Overall, National Geographic's marketing communication efforts aim to establish them as the world's leading premium brand in science, exploration, and adventure television. They aim to produce content that will inspire, enlighten, and provoke, in alignment with their concept of entertainment with a purpose. National Geographic communicates through various channels, specifically through press releases and events. They also have a presence across all the major social media platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. National Geographic posts to Instagram often, with an average of 6 posts per day, which garnered over 58 million total interactions in 2014. Compare that to a mega brand like Coca-Cola, which posts only 1 time per day and received 1.3 million total interactions in 2014. NATGEO has over 57 million fans, the largest of any television channel on Facebook. In second place is MTV with 49 million fans. National Geographic's current Twitter strategy is focused on pointing people back to their site as much as possible. They prefer to have folks explore their content at nationalgeographic.com. However, when they do post photos to Twitter, they get serious engagement, with 7 of the top 10 posts on Twitter being pictures. National Geographic's main strength is derived mostly from its age. The brand is 128 years old this year. Also, its reputation is as a magazine which publishes the absolute very best in photography and photojournalism. It has published some of the most iconic photographs in history and is known as the outlet for the very best documentary and editorial photographers in the world. National Geographic is also a large contributor to groundbreaking discoveries and scientific research, including granting money for the search and eventual documentation of the sunken Titanic. They are also a leader in nonprofit environmental advocacy and protection of endangered species. The brand's weakness is also somewhat a product of one of its strengths, and that is its age. It is a respected brand, but people can tend to view it as boring and old. They also don't associate it with entertainment. Its other weakness is also very intrinsic to them as a company, which is that they are owned, in part, by Rupert Murdoch. Murdoch's statements and approach to media has been seen as being diametrically opposed to the perceptions of what National Geographic stands for. NatGeo's strengths as a product is borne out by the numbers. They are in 171 countries and in 45 languages. Their product is a high-quality, high-budget, scientifically vetted program. National Geographic is the premium content of science and history television. As a brand, through all channels, NatGeo reaches over 730 million consumers every month. NatGeo competes against other cable channels of a similar genre, such as the Discovery Channel, the History Channel, and TLC. They also compete with over-the-top services like Netflix and Amazon. The channel seeks to target high-income 25 to 52-year-olds who are interested in exploration. They also would like to develop more female viewership, as their current viewership skews more male. The most recent bid to attract a more female audience was with its much-advertised new docudrama, Mars. NatGeo felt that the dramatic basis of the show, with its continued storylines, would help draw in more female viewers. The desire was to create a show that had storylines that would keep people coming back to watch week after week. The demographic that embodies this type of viewing behavior are page turners. Page turners are defined as those viewers who favor storylines as their key reason for repeat viewership. NATGEO targets three types of people, classified internally as sophisticates, or people that like high culture of media, fact-finders, people who are interested in educational programming, and the previously mentioned page-turners. They target high-income 25 to 52-year-olds who fall under these categories. Their typical audience currently is too old and too male, which makes it difficult to attract advertisers. The major weakness of the National Geographic Channel as a product is the same weakness that affects all other traditional cable media providers. There has been an increase in streaming service subscriptions and a decrease in people subscribing to cable. Approximately 23% scaled back their cable packages last year. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers Consulting Group, consumers have far more content to choose from, available to them at any time, in any mix, through many more delivery options and devices. In every corner of entertainment and media, users are gravitating to brands, experiences, and platforms that are differentiated as much by the quality of their curation, customization, and convenience, as by the quality of their content. First, National Geographic's rebranding efforts are currently well aligned with its existing marketing communication objectives and should continue to be a focus. To take it one step further, National Geographic should consider inviting people to experiences related to shows that are currently featured on the channel. Specifically, we recommend partnering with Uber in an experiential marketing event, declaring April 23, 2017, the day after Earth Day, as Mars Day. This would help turn TV, specifically the show Mars, into more of an event again and create buzz around both the show and the brand in general. Uber and National Geographic will take over urban locations with Mars rover replica vehicles. The Uber app will even display the National Geographic logo and show the location of the Mars rover vehicles, which will help the campaign reach a very wide audience. If riders are lucky enough to grab a rover for their trip, they will be taken to a Mars pop-up and be able to interact on a set designed to look like Mars. This will help National Geographic connect with viewers on an individual level. The Mars pop-up will have fun educational activities like simulated astronaut training, spaceship simulators, Mars-themed snacks, and talks with the stars of the Mars show. The event will target younger people who value life experiences, especially ones that they can post on social media. Guests will be encouraged to share all their fun on social media. By targeting a younger audience and getting them excited about the series, National Geographic will be able to expand their consumer base and hopefully combat the decline in cable subscribers. Mars Day will culminate with a special airing for the series at prime time on National Geographic. During commercial breaks, photos and videos from the event that were shared on social media will be displayed, giving customers even more of a draw to tune in. We believe that National Geographic can replicate this type of activity across many of its series. NATGEO is a great brand with a long history, and it has thrilled many generations with its outstanding, visually spectacular offerings. It has just undertaken a huge rebranding effort. If National Geographic can also involve consumers in experiential marketing, they will have a chance to create loyal fans for a whole new generation. Thanks.